can't win now. Look, 1, 2, 3, release them. I wish that every had a phone.
Oh, if I have an echo. If I have an echo, I'm going to be so pissed off. But what is going on, y'all? Welcome to a Friday Live. Tell me if I have an echo. Like, tell me, girl, the girls are after me. The girls are after me. The echo is going, okay, y'all don't hear the echo? Okay. Tell me, give me if y'all hear echo. Like, yes, my wig is getting long, thank you. But it's an echo. Oh my gosh. Somebody's after me. Let me see if I can figure this out. Like, I'm not understanding how this is working. Oh, this is finna piss me off. Like, what? Let me see. Okay, is there still an echo? Okay. I think the echo is gone. I think it's going. Okay, but y'all can hear that. Is the mic is on? Okay, the echo is going. It's like what? Somebody is trying to sabotage me. Like, okay. Can y'all hear the Super Bowl? Can y'all hear the saxophones? Let me know. I'm so pissed. She's going, okay. Is the mic is on?
Is the mic is on?
Is the mic is on? Okay, y'all can hear everything. I don't know why it was giving me an echo like that. It's crazy. I think because the input is twice. But what is going on? Welcome to a Friday Live. Ciao. Thank you. Oh my God, the big one's already sending $20. I need it. I need some love because this is not how things are supposed to start off. Come on, Curls. Thank you for the live motivating me to fold these damn clothes. Thank you so much, boo. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But yes, we got a lot to talk about. Maybe the powers that be are on me because we got a big show this evening. We got to talk about Kevin Hart, Chris Brown, Drake, and the IceMan album. Jamie Foxx got another white woman pregnant. Well, she ain't pregnant no more. He just had a baby. We got to talk about Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. Okay, fast talking, light skin, selling courses, has all of this access to all these rich people, but out here charging very cheap prices for access to her. She's a knitter. She's a knitter.
She's a knitter. Knitter. Knitter.
She's a knitter.
What's up? What's up? Ain't no change. Ain't no chains. I asked God this weekend, break the chains. It's been 9 years. Break the chains.
Break the chains. That Bryant lady, I have never heard about her. It's so low vibrational. She's not showed up on my radar. But honestly, from the beginning, the moment she started talking about the Bible and her last name is Bryant, honestly, considering Chris Brown and his antics and Miss Cheyenne Bryant, light-skinned people cannot talk on the live stream today. If you are light-skinned, I need you to leave the chat. I'm so sorry. You're going to have to catch the replay. This is a dark-skin only live stream. All the light-skinned people to the back of the room. Y'all are creating chaos and division and everything. We got questions. All the got a light-skinned friend look like Michael Jackson. All the light-skinned people, you cannot talk to me. You cannot talk to me today. Y'all doing a lot. I don't care if you got a white mama or both your granddad is black and what, to the back of the room. It's too much. We got to sort this out. The light skins, y'all taking over. Y'all doing everything but what the vitiligo girlies, y'all gone too. Girl, they gonna cancel me for that one, child. But y'all ain't cancel Kevin Hart, child. We gonna talk about that in essence. Y'all drop a saxophone in the comments for my boy, Kevin. That's the only Kevin that we trust is my friend and my producer, Kevin. Kevin has had a hard day. He said today whooped him bad. So y'all drop a saxophone for Kevin. He might show up, he might not, but I love him dearly. He had a busy day today. And I had a busy day yesterday. This week has actually wore me out. I don't know what's going on. But we got to talk about Miss Bryant. We're going to get into her. We're going to get into the Chud the Builder situation, that white guy who was in Nashville, if I'm not mistaken, who got pew pew. Like, there are so many lashings. There are so many lashings for everybody. Like, everybody's getting lashings. Oh, we got some more super chats here for the last and the saxophones. Period. Drop the super bow. Do I got the right? Super bow. I think I got it turned up. Thank you for the Super Bowl chat. I mean, super chat. Super Bowl chat. Thank you so much, boo. Thanks to another Chris Brown Downfall World Tour. Let them saxophones ring, period. Also, thank you to Young Player. Justin, can I speak? So glad your bag YouTube streets was dry as hell while you was on sabbatical. Don't leave us like that again. Thank you, Handsome. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, we got a lot to get into. Yeah, so let me go back to my live chat. My finances. But yes, Kevin Hart. Can we just start with Black excellence? Can we just start with Black excellence? I keep telling y'all that Black excellence is getting us in a lot of trouble. Black excellence got us Kevin Hart. Black excellence got us a Cheyenne Bryant, like got us a Jamal Bryant. Black excellence got us a Aubrey. Okay, Black excellence is getting you brunch, boot brunch, blacks. Y'all are responsible for Cheyenne Bryant. Y'all are responsible for her. Y'all obsession with this aesthetic of I'm clean, I'm proper. Look at me, look like I'm headed to brunch. I'm headed to tea with a white lady. Cause y'all really want to be a white girl. Y'all really want to be a white girl. Y'all want to be a white girl so bad. And that's how we end up with people like Dr. Terms and conditions may apply, Cheyenne Bryant. That's how we end up with her. That's how we end up with a Kevin Hart who is out here shoe shining for the whites at Netflix, got white people telling knock-knock jokes about a deceased black man in the hands of police. Making jokes. So Kevin Hart has been in the news bad this week. It's been bad for Kevin Hart. And I am enjoying all the lashings. So let's pull it up. Let me see if I can pull it up. I got it up here, child, right here. But now, for those who do not know, we got two things to talk about with Kevin Hart: the situation with the roast, and also his company, Heartbeat or whatever, has fired a lot of people, laying people off. Kevin Hart reportedly is not answering calls, has changed his phone number. His company is about to fall under. He letting go of black folks. It's a lot going on. So this is during the same time of him having this roast on Netflix Live, and Essence Magazine, Black Excellence again, they're normally writing fluff pieces about black folks. If a black person is doing a quote unquote good deed, we need to have them in front. We need to write a fluff piece. So Essence wrote about, they tried to do a piece about him and what was going on with his company that was reported by Bloomberg, that his company was in debt bad. His company was falling apart, and Essence wrote a article about it and then posted it on Twitter and then deleted it. Deleted the tweet, child. Like, they took that stuff down immediately. And I found somebody was able, shout out to KMOJ for archiving the article. Kevin Hart's company fired 2 black podcast producers, shelled all their work, then sued them for leaving. No matter of your feelings towards Kevin Hart, his list of accomplishments is to be admired and respected, from taking home the Mark Twain Prize for American Humor at the Kennedy Center in 2024, to hosting the BET Awards in 2025, to earning a Golden Globe nomination for his Netflix stand-up special Acting My Age. The Philadelphia native has no storage of wins. And just this week, Netflix dropped the trailer for his upcoming film 72 hours ahead of his July premiere. Let me put it up on the screen so y'all can see it and read along with me. It's no wonder then that a group of peers came together this past weekend to show their admiration and a few jabs they've been holding in for the comedian during the Netflix Kevin Hart roast. We ain't finna get on to it. A Bloomberg investigation published Sunday reveals that Hart's company, once valued at $650 million, has been quietly unraveling for the past few years. At the center of the latest controversy are two Black podcast producers, Eric Eddings and Leslie Guam, who were hired to expand Heartbeat's audio footprint, never given the green light to do it, and then taken to court when they tried to move on. The situation is a complicated one, particularly given that Hart has been vocal about his admiration for Black talent. As Essence previously reported, Hart has credited Black women specifically as his biggest motivation, saying he admires their fight for equality and opportunity in the workplace. This is the same man that had to stand up on a stool to be taller than his wife in a picture. Yeah. Heartbeat hired Eddings and Guam specifically to build, did we already read that? Heartbeat hired Eddings and Guam specifically to build out the company's podcast division with projects that didn't need Kevin Hart's name to carry them. During their time at the company, they go on to develop a full slate of projects that never got a green light. When Heartbeat learned the two had started their own company so their projects could finally see the light of day and were raising money, the company fired them and filed a lawsuit alleging trade secret theft and breach of contract. A judge later sided with the producers, ruling that Heartbeat failed to prove anything I hate pronouncing words and I can't. Proprietary, I'm messing it up, had actually been taken. The court described Heartbeat's claim as vague, ambiguous, and overly broad. The case is still ongoing, but the lawsuit is really just the most recent chapter in longer collapse. Since 2024, Heartbeat has cycled through multiple rounds of layoffs, lost a string of senior executives, and watched projects stall before they ever got started. Hart stepped in as the CEO in January 2025, but according to Bloomberg sources, he was rarely around. After another wave of cuts in December, he addressed the remaining staff on Zoom briefly and left without answering questions. Hart then struck a deal with Authentic Brand Group, the firm behind the estates of Marilyn Monroe and Muhammad Ali, handed over his name, image, and likeness in exchange for equity and undisclosed payout. His endorsement deals, which had been keeping Heartbeat afloat, went with him. As for what comes next, current and former employees told Bloomberg they aren't optimistic. The company has stayed quiet. The Post, Kevin Hart's company fired two. Oh yeah, whatever. So this was originally. I'm gonna learn how to. I can say magnetic, child, but some words she be tongue tying me down. Charismatic. I can say that, but this was originally on Essence website, and they took it down. I wish I can find the tweet of Kevin. Philip. What's his name? Phil. Child, I might ex DM me again. Let me see if I can find it. But yeah, here it is. Right here. Let me share it to you all. This was the tweet. Like Philip Lewis. Essence seems to have deleted the entire article now. Like the article is completely gone. Like this was an article that was detailing two Black folks who were working under Kevin Hart, who were trying to get their stuff like, hey, we believe in your company, we believe in your mission and what have you. And now you kind of left us for dry, so we're going to try to do our own thing, and then you're going to find out and fire us and then try to sue us, like fire and then sue us. Like it just doesn't, this is the issue with the Black Excellence Brigade, that there's only one person who gets to benefit from Black excellence because they're standing on top of everybody. They have their feet on Black folks' neck to stand up. This is what I be saying about like the Black-owned restaurants who They get all the clout and all the attention, but their workers are underpaid. Their wages are being stolen. There's workplace harassment happening. There's all these things. So I'm not understanding how we keep wanting these black business. We want the image of black excellence, but we are not willing to do the work for all the black folks in the place to be excellent, to be the best that they can be. Like this is really unfortunate, and this is like really sad, to be honest, that Essence Magazine did, you know, in the beginning, I feel like the piece was decent. Like, hey, y'all are reporting on what's going on. Essence Magazine should be bigger than what they are, but also Essence Magazine has been called out for not paying writers. So Essence should be writing pieces about things like this. They don't have to be TMZ to drag all black folks, but Essence cannot be a magazine that's only writing fluff pieces for black folks. We just can't be having brunch pieces. We need this. Like, there's an audience for people like this that want to, hey, if Kevin Hart is doing some nefarious stuff with black folks, then we should be able to read about it and figure out like what's going on. Like, we should be doing that, but they're only putting out soft pieces and then they deleted it. This is tacky to take the whole tweet down. The whole tweet is now going. The whole tweet. And I'm pretty sure they probably took it down because they like, oh, this doesn't look good. We don't want to be dragging black folks. And I get it. In the world of the neighborhood talk and the shade room, you don't want to be caught up in the dragging or talking about black folks in this type of way. I get that. But there's a way to have balance. Y'all have a lot of other pieces admiring black folks and the work they've done. There's nothing wrong with having pieces like this, but y'all took it down. Justin, may I speak? Can we talk about how Kevin Hart a few years back left 2 of his white friends in a literal burning car to avoid a DUI? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And there's reports, thank you for the super chat. There's reports of Kevin Hart, like he had a restaurant at one point. He had a restaurant. I'm going to look it up. He had a restaurant at one point and the restaurant went under. I'm going to look it up. Kevin Hart. Yeah, he had a restaurant called Hart House. He had a restaurant named Hart House, and it was a vegan restaurant. And it was in Los Angeles, and it's closed down. Kevin Hart's ambitious vegan fast food chain suddenly closed all locations overnight. Now, there's reports of when, is this not, girl, no, I don't want to be an eater today. No, I don't want to be an eater. But Kevin Hart's ambitious vegan fast food chain suddenly closed all restaurants, all locations overnight. This was talked about that he did the same thing that's happening with the comedy, the comedy company or whatever he had with a Heartbeat, whatever the hell. To call your company Heartbeat and there's no heart involved and the heart keeps stopping. Maybe we need to stop naming these companies Hart. I don't know. Maybe there might be a curse or something. But this restaurant that he had in Los Angeles closed down. And they said when it closed down, he changed his phone number and he just didn't respond to anything. He just didn't respond to anything. Like, how are you sitting up here closing these companies down? You're hiring black folks. You're taking pictures, you smiling and cheesing with the black folks, and then the moment stuff closing down, you know where to be seen. But when it comes to being, sitting next to a white person getting jigaboo jokes off, you ain't got no problem with it. When it comes to them jigaboo jokes and you
the black community is so proud of you. Right now, George Floyd is looking up at us all, laughing so hard that he can't breathe. God bless you.
This is your face. Let's zoom in the hands. This guy. This guy, I tell you. This guy, the jigaboo jokes.
He's a knitter! 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 He's a knitter! 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 No!
Like, to the Super Bowl. To the Super Bowl. Like, you got these white men on your roast telling jigaboo jokes. And you got Cheryl Underwood, she done slapped her good wig on to get her and tell them white folks at TMZ, you know, I don't have no problem with them telling the jokes. It's comedy. It's comedy. You know, you got to laugh. Sometimes people are offended by things, but this is a joke about a black man being slain by a police officer that we saw the footage of it, and you're making a joke. And then catch this, because there's more jigaboo behavior going on. The joke is being told and written by white people. The jokes are written. When you go and look at who were the writers in the room, it's not even black folks, because black folks, for the most part, would have said, no, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. But he had no issue. He out here cheesing and kissing teeth. Cheryl, she another one. She done slapped that wig on. Look, woo! I want to say something so bad. I have to get this is for the public. This ain't for the YouTube. This ain't for the patrons. Because I would have called her something else. But yeah, she was telling TMZ, you know, I don't have no issue with it. I'm okay with a white man telling knock jokes about deceased black folks. And Cat Williams has said repeatedly that if you have to like tell these types of jokes, then you're not funny. He could even get the joke out like he was stuttering because he knew the ancestor was kicking him in the back. But he had no issue getting these jokes off. And then when it comes to black folks trying to say, hey, Kevin, this ain't giving, because you even had George Floyd brother like call this out and say this wasn't cool. So you have the family of the deceased coming to speak about this, and you like, you know, it's just jokes. Kevin Hart should have slammed the brakes on the roast like Will Smith did at the Oscars in 2022 after hearing Tony Hinchcliffe crack a George Floyd joke, so says Floyd's brother. Terrence Floyd sat down for an interview on The Latest with Lauren LaRosa, and he was asked who should have stepped in to stop Hinchcliffe from mocking Floyd's murder by saying he was looking up at all of us, laughing so hard he can't breathe. Floyd said his family was especially hurt by the joke because Hart attended Floyd's funeral in Minnesota back in the day, and he feels Hart should have stepped up in the moment and cut Hinchcliffe off. Let me be honest. Thank you for the super chat. Chicken bone sucker. Find me that if you can, Kevin. If you done sucking on your chicken, find me chicken bone sucker, because this is what it's giving. Like, you showed up to these folks' funeral. It's one thing if it was just a joke, but you showed up to this man's funeral. And honestly, a lot of you celebrities, no shade, y'all showed up to this man's funeral for PR. I would have told y'all respectfully, absolutely not. Y'all not coming to my brother's funeral. There would be no pictures, no nothing. Everything needs to be in private. Absolutely not. You're not finna get your one off. You're not finna do all this for PR, and then 5 years later, you're doing jigaboo stuff like this. A lot of them celebrities are out here aligning themselves with all of that, using black bodies as a PR statement for themselves when they really do not care about black folks. Y'all don't, because if you had went to the funeral, you really care, you'd have said, hey, I've been to this man, like this was not cool. And these jokes weren't just came up with the night of. Like, these jokes were there before. They had to be approved. Kevin Hart approved these jokes. Y'all approved these knock jokes about a deceased black man, and it's disgusting and it's dehumanizing. But y'all, you know, what better way to dehumanize a black person? Like, this is how anti-blackness move. You're not human. We don't see you as human, because there's no way there would have been a human person that y'all would understand that this is a human being and their family is still mourning their death. You wouldn't have got these jokes off. You just wouldn't have done that. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. So Kevin Hart telling these folks that it's okay, it's even more disgusting, but it just kind of just shows you who we dealing with and who this person is. You know, it's disgusting. I don't have any other words for it. Let's move on because I'm tired of talking about Kevin Hart. I feel like my throat is getting short talking about him. So yeah, let's move on. But the fact that the brother even had to speak on this is just, oh God. Oh my God. Let's move on and talk about Christopher Powderhead Brown. So Christopher Powderhead Brown dropped his album, Chris Brown. Okay. He got his new album and he said, hey girl, this is the album. I want y'all to listen to my AI music and beats. And this is what it's giving. And Pitchfork told him, girl, I'm so glad because I've been dying to talk about it. A 1.5. Oh, I gave 2 more points. We're going to give you, my scores are 4. Your best wasn't good enough, in the words of Law Roach. Your best wasn't good enough. My scores are 4. Girl, they told you your score is a 1.3. Gave him a 1.3. Pitchfork ate him all the way up. Said that the album was a waste of space. Like, baby, Pitchfork ate him up. 1.3, child. If you pay any attention to the last 15 years of Christopher Powderhead Brown, then it comes as no surprise that Brown, his 12th solo album, kicks off his redemption saga in full swing. They trying to rewrite what I survived judging chapters they never read inside. He sings over the beat, the odds motivation pop of Leave Me Alone. A long time ago, Brown realized, possibly inspired by the efforts of the estate of Michael Jackson, who he worshiped, that he needed to shape his own narrative. He was a victim of the media conspiring against him, and if he kept reminding fans of the nostalgia of his youthful innocence and of how cool his backflips are, eventually enough people would take his version of history as gospel or just stop caring about whatever mistakes he made altogether. I want you all to remember about the pay attention to the nostalgia, because there's been conversation about how nostalgia has allowed us, has kept people like Christopher Brown here. Like our nostalgia for some of these artists and some of these people allow abusers to stay here, stay present. Nostalgia for Bill Cosby, nostalgia for R. Kelly, nostalgia for all these folks like Dr. Dre, like all these folks who've been accused of things and charged with stuff. It's just, you know what, but they're a good person. Like we holding on because it will be, oh, you know, he apologized, he did the crime, you know, like, you know, why y'all still talking about? Then 10 years later, oh, that happened 10 years ago. He already talked about it. It's just their version of events always change. Oh, that was 10 years ago. Why y'all still talking about that? Girl, when we were talking about it after it happened, y'all were dismissing it and saying that it didn't happen. Like y'all was saying all these things. It's just the music is not that good. It's never really been that good. And that's not to say he has an incredibly popular hit maker all along, but for a while there, people kept their royalties to Team Breezy on the low. Those days are long gone. The other week we were talking Chris in the barbershop, and one of the barbers was ready to throw down in defense of his honor. In 2025, Brown won his first Grammy Award in over a decade, Best R&B Album for the deluxe edition of 1111. Then he celebrated 2 decades in the game with Breezy Bowl XX, one of the highest grossing stadium tours of the past several years, where celebrities, R&B royalty Mary J. Blige and Kehlani fanned out over him every night. After Bad Bunny's Super Bowl performance, Brown posted on his Instagram, I think it's safe to say they need me. I wish that seems possible if Brown is a smash. The Chris Brown taboo has been lifted. I agree. And I think for some of us, we think that the taboo of Chris Brown it's still here, but it's not. Like it honestly, the same thing will happen whenever Diddy gets out of jail. The same thing will happen, unfortunately, with Tory Lanez when he gets out of jail. Like, they're going to shower him. Like, it's almost like, girl, you beat the system. And it seems as though we forget Chris Brown long rap sheet of all the things that he has done. Like, there is a Excel spreadsheet of all the harm that you have caused. All the way from February 2009, like domestic violence, the nightclub brawl, violent altercation 2013, assault 2013, probation 2013, assault allegation 2015. Like, look at this rap sheet. Like, this goes on and on. When I tell you I hate, okay, I can move it like this. Okay, because I'm trying to move her and she pissing me off. Look at this. Just back to back. Like, back to back. Like, all these things that he has done. Like, my God, like, this is an Excel spreadsheet of all the harm this light skin. I told y'all, light skin folk, if it's a light skin person in the chat, I'm finna ban. You gonna ban me? Ban. Like, you gonna ban me? Look at this. The back flipping bandit out here with this long rap sheet. Like, this is, I cannot, in the words of Jocelyn Hernandez. Like, in this 2025, like, girl, just the UK situation happened just last year. And what y'all favorite, the cherry liquor Usher, he about to be backflipping right with him. About to be backflipping right with him. And Usher does not need, but I guess he need to get that watch. I guess Usher got to have his coins too. Where my what's the name? Where is that?
It's just my finances. Like, the budgeting, you see how I am nitpicking every little thing. I've never been like that. We were in Bloomingdale's yesterday. I'm like, we have to go to H&M.
We have to go to H&M. We have to go. Y'all favorite cherry liquor, Usher Raymond, okay, with his old woman chasing ass. Like, not y'all questioning Kaylani, child. I'm screaming. like, it's just, I'm gonna add the watch on the soundboard, child. That's why I was actually late to the live stream, because I created a new show. I was trying to change some stuff up and all of my sounds disappeared. And I think that's why we had the echo in the beginning. So I apologize for that. But we own one. So yeah, like Christopher Powderhead Brown and Usher are going on tour later on this year. All the light skins to the back of the room. Like, Usher did not need to do this tour. I guess he needed some coin. And Chris Brown responded to, all of the hate, and because that's what they're gonna say. Oh, y'all hating on me. Y'all hating on me. And this is what he had to say, because he been getting some lashings, even because baby Zara Larson, she is not a Chris Brown fan, child, but he know not to talk to that white lady crazy, because it will be over for you.
Team Breezy. I know people want me to get on here and, say some sad shit, but fuck that. We kicking their ass. We ain't letting up. I'm gonna keep my foot on, and we ain't stopping. You hear me? We doing this, motherfucker.
He about to start itching at any second. Like, it's just
tour, more shit to come. I'm gonna tell you what's more to come, but it's coming at the end of the day.
He reminds me of my neighbor. He reminds me of my neighbor that I had when I was growing up. He was light-skinned menace as well. But you can tell this really bothered him, because he wants that attention. He wants those eyes and that respect. He wants these white people to say, you know what, Christopher Powderhead Brown, we respect you. We don't really care that you almost unalived a black woman. We don't care about any of that. You've been able to backflip into oblivion, and we appreciate that. Chris Brown does not have one solid album that will stand the test of time. I'm so sorry. You do not have a Confessions. You do not have an album that, will go. Like, the only album that the first album is still Kitty. It reminds, it's nostalgia. Like, run it. Like, but it's not, what I mean? On the floor. Like, but you don't have no album that, they're going to play that with the mixes, but it's going to take me back for a nostalgia moment. But after that, what? Like, it's just not, it's okay. Everybody is not going to be the number one. Everybody can't be Beyonce. Everybody can't be Usher. Everybody can't be Mary J. Blige. Everybody can't be Aretha Franklin. Everybody's not going to be an artist that is immensely talented. You're a cute, light skin that can do some backflips. Different than the random folks that be at the skate rink during the week that just be on there just giving it. Like, I can throw a rock and hit 5 right now that's headed to what's the skate ring in Atlanta? I can throw and hit so many Chris Browns right now that's they're backflipping on skates, and they ain't coked out. Like, it's nothing special about your music. I can hit somebody with a rock and they can do some stuff. Like, not they said Justin, he can really dance. Them dances he doing are not, sister. I'm gonna be really, that dancing he's doing, I see that in clips on the folks being on the train in New York. Like, those dance moves are not something, he doesn't have one dance move that people are recreating. There's not one, like, he doesn't have a signature dance move or something to weight and style of dance that people are like, oh my gosh, he's not that. He just looked like somebody who need a couple of dollars. Like, no shade. Like, it's, and if he could dance, I wouldn't mind giving, because I'm not giving him anything else. But the dance move that he's doing is not iconic. There's several other black boys and black studs that dance better than that. There's some studs right now who got a chest, what's the name on, who dancing better than Chris Brown. Tonight at the club, gonna pull up with you on this same, like, there are some 50 Cents out here. Word to Cynthia Bailey. Like, the dances that he's doing are not that iconic, and he's not reinvented or popped to the point like, oh my God, the music is still stuff that's gonna play in a hookah lounge. He make hookah lounge music. Like, but that's where it's at. It's at the hookah lounge. And eventually we leave the hookah lounge, and the hookahs, that's gonna get old. Eventually. The hookah's gonna be a thing of the past. Like, the crop and stuff, like, like, I don't know. Maybe y'all don't be around black people, but there are so many men that and women that dance just like Chris Brown. So for folks to even compare his man to Michael Jackson, he's not even in Michael Jackson's shadow. Like, Chris Brown doesn't have one music video that's like, oh my gosh. Like, it's not there. And we can be, somebody said Hip Hop Harry can dance better than him. Absolutely. Like, Hip Hop Harry can probably outdance him. Like, go. Like, come on now. Like, it's still stomping the yard. Like, right. What are we doing here? So I know y'all want to give Chris Brown something, maybe that's the desire because y'all feel like he's doing something iconic because the way he looks. I've just I used to be a fan of Chris Brown a long time ago when I was young, back when I was still like trying to find my way back. But it's just not given, and it's okay. Everybody is not going to be an icon. And I think, folks will say, oh, well, he probably would have been better had that situation not happened. Well, Rihanna, I think even with that situation, he's still, it's no improvement. Oh, let's bring it up. So let's look at the chart data. Let me show the audience. Thank you, Kevin. Chris Brown's Brown to debut at number 5 on the Billboard 200 with 67 units first week. Where y'all at? Where that video at? Hey, Liddy, why y'all didn't pull up? Boop, boop, boop. Like, where y'all at? Where all the fans at who was saying Chris Brown was doing? Why y'all not? Why this album not crumping on the charts? Why we not seeing 300,000 units being pushed? Why are y'all not there? Y'all kicking the door down at Ticketmaster to buy these tickets. Okay? You said you was gonna donate, then donate. Way to the winos, Chris Brown. Like, way to the winos, Chris Brown. Wait, say hi to the winos, Chris Brown. I gotta find the clip now. Oh my God, way to the winos, Chris Brown. I think I got it in here. I got it, Kevin. Do not send it to me because I got it in here. Oh, I want to play this one too. There's so many videos that I have. Child, I don't have it. I don't have it with me. But I still want to play this one.
So, did you fly Delta?
Can y'all hear it?
I just want to know. I'm not being funny. Did you fly Delta?
Can y'all
I
hear
do
it?
fly Delta.
Can y'all hear it?
Flight's always first
girl,
class,
no,
though.
she-
And that's fine. Bitch, I'm in between blessings.
And I don't like that.
God. Now she not playing for me. Now she not playing for me, child. I have to figure it out. Was it playing? It was playing for y'all, but it was. Okay, let me add it back.
That's just
Y'all
how
can
I
hear it.
talk.
Is the
What
mic
she
is
taking
on?
off her shoes for? You gonna take my shoes?
Is the mic is on? Is the mic is on? This one took me out. Let me get baby gear. Mommy, you don't want no smoke with me.
And I
She don't want to be on one accord.
Listen,
So,
Spice.
Don't mock my accent. Don't mock my, I can't hear it. Don't mock my accent. I had so much fun posting that clip every time. And it's no shade. I was trying my best not to mock Tyler in that video, but every time, everybody knows I love to read. Everybody knows I love to read. Don't mock my accent. I was trying my best because I'm like, why would she get up? Everybody knows I love to read. Everybody knows I love to read. Girl, what? Say what you saying, girl. Don't mock my accent. Oh, girl. That is my new verbatism. I'm so sorry. Like, she did. It jumped out. It jumped out, baby. The black woman jumped out. Well. Oh, God. Somebody said, say it again. We don't need these folks just because they have talent. We need to have standards, period. Come on. Call it out. Oh, my gosh. We need to have the super chats. What's going on? What happened? We got some super chats. Why is it? Come on. Everybody knows I love to read. Why I can't see them? Go away. I can't see. Why y'all so big? Why y'all making it so big? I can't see. Okay, there we go. Girl, what? You know what? This is gonna StreamYard. This is gonna be my last week using y'all. I'm not even gonna hold you because I cannot see the comments. I can't see the super chats. Like, this is crazy. People need to unpack the anti-blackness of viewing black culture as deprived of talent, that we have no other choice but to platform abusers and overseers as examples of black cultural contribution. Thank you so much for that, Brooklyn, Bookie Boo. Thank you for the super chat as well. Why can't I see these super chats. Like, this is so wild. Like, why is it so big, so small? I think I got another one. He not special. I can spin on my head too. Overseers, please. Not Kevin said I need to add the everybody knows I love to read. I'm not finna get in trouble. Y'all is not finna get me. So are we done? Let's move on to the next light-skinned man. Let's talk about Drake. Now, this ain't a safe space, but how many of you all listen to Drake's new album? IceMan. How many of y'all listen to how many of y'all listen to Drake's album, IceMan? Drake finally unveils IceMan and surprise drops 2 more albums. Oh, he dropped 3 albums? Hold on. He dropped 3 albums. How many? Now I need to put this stuff on the. It's a no for me, dog. Let me listen. Let me pull it up and see. IceMan Drake. Don't play, child. You better not play, honey. Everybody knows I love Drake. Search. Let's look it up. Drake. Let me ask the audience. So, he dropped 3 albums. Hold on. Oh, there's the top song. Girl, where are the albums at? Are you serious? You have got to be kidding me. He dropped 3 albums. Maid of Honor. Oh, girl, I know you lying. One of my very well aware. I want to say something so shady, but I'm gonna let y'all live. But you AP girlies, y'all be the AP girlies, and if y'all know. But the AP girlies be saying one thing sometime, and they be doing another. Like, girl, now she listening to the album, like she showing up. I'm like, girl, I thought we said finances were off limits. Girl. But I didn't know he dropped 3 albums. He wants out of the country. Prince, and what's so funny is we both know them. But I'm like, why is he saying you played the album, child? I guess they're gonna say we played. I played it for research purposes. But I'm not listening to this. Who is this white lady on this Maid of Honor? 3 albums is insane. So they said Future was on one track. Like my baby mama said that he listened to it and was halfway decent. I think that was the name of the song, like Ran to Atlanta. The song is Ran to Atlanta, and it's got Future on there. Future needs a check, so I'm not surprised. He didn't cut his Drake. Future broke. Child, them light skins and them foreigns didn't cost him so much money. Child, he had to cut his locks off because he can't afford no retwist no more. So, girl, I like, it's not looking good. Future, how you did all that talking? How you did all that talking and then showed up on this man's album? Like, I'm just 3 albums. 3 albums is crazy. Let me get baby girl together. You don't want no smoke with me, mommy. Don't mock my accent. Seemingly I just 3 albums. Drake has unveiled 3 new LPs at the same time. IceMan, Hobbity. What is that? Is that? I was about to say something, but I ain't trying to get suspended. My line suspended. And Maid of Honor. Futures across the trio include Future, Molly Santana, Sexy Red, Low Shimmy, 21 Savage, with beats coming from Overcast, Riot, Boy Wonder, DJ. Girl, what is going on? Drake first revealed he'll be dropping back-to-back albums during the 4th episode of his ongoing IceMan live stream series. He's trying to overwhelm folks. I think this was strategic for the people who would listen to the album and say it was trash. Like by the time folks have listened to all of the music, it's gonna be hard for them to say that this part of the album was trash. Okay, which album you talking about? Which song? So it's gonna take a little bit more work for folks to listen to it and develop an opinion, because we're talking about 3 albums. So it's gonna be harder to critique that all 3 of them are bad. You'll be saying, oh, this one was bad, but this one was decent. It kind of, to me, it confuses folks. It overwhelms everybody. 3 albums. There is no way in the world nobody needs to be dropping 3 albums. I'm so sorry. You know what? Someone said there's no artist that needs to drop 3 albums. I'm sorry. I feel like there are some folks who could drop 3 albums. I think the people who could drop 3 albums back like all at once like that know that these albums they work really hard with, that it's going to take some time to get this out. Like just because you have 3 solid doesn't mean that the people, sometimes you got to say, hey girl, my creativity, even though I can do this, do I need to do that? Like, do I need to? I definitely think Beyonce can do it. There's no doubt in my mind that Beyonce could have done something like this, but I don't think she would do anything like this, because it's like, no, girl, I need y'all to listen to this music, because I think she cares about music in general. I don't think that Drake cares about music. I think Drake cares about having eyes on him. I think Kanye West could have done it. There are some art, like Kanye West could have done it some years ago, but Drake does not care about music like this. Like if I had, because this takes some work. Like this is like doing one project is one thing. Doing multiple projects to release at the same time, I just no. Somebody said Rihanna. I don't know about that. I don't know. But it also makes it harder for people who review this on sites like Pitchfork to talk about it, like to write about it, because y'all got to sit with it. So I'm going. Oh, this white lady. I thought this was Nicki Minaj. Speaking of, Nicki Minaj is nowhere to be found on any of these albums. You dropped 3 albums, and is Lil Wayne on any of these? Where's Lil Wayne at? Ask Lil Wayne who the 5-star. Somebody said Prince did it. Did Prince drop 3 albums? I wouldn't be surprised. Is Lil Wayne on any of this? Who is this white lady though? What my girl Kenya said, who is this hoe? Who is this hoe? BBW. Oh, girl. Just what are we doing? Made up. Sexy Red. I know she was so happy, child. She need a check. I'm surprised he didn't get trim on this album. No shade. Apparently he took a shot at LeBron James. Now there was the white girl is his mom. Yeah, somebody said that. Now he took some shots at DJ Khaled and said something about Palestine. He said, you need to be talking about your people. Why are you not talking about your people? When you just rapping 2 years ago that you rapping like you need to get the slave free? I just, how you go from you rapping like you need to get the slaves free to now saying oh, you need to be speaking about your people. Like, girl, I was about to say something so bad. Oh my God. I was about to, the saxophone was going to get loud for me. If y'all know that video, girl, you the last one that need to be. Girl, what? Girl, ain't your fault. Hello? Like, y'all see? Girl, like, you should not be. Girl, hello? You need to go talk to your people. You need to go pull up the phone and talk. You need to get on the line. You need to get on the line because there we go. Hello? What are we? Don't you know them? Like, don't you know them? Like, hello? Like, girl, what is going on? Them your people. Like, this is the land of your people. This is Glensdale. Girl, I'm just, hello? What are we doing? Oh, God. Just 3 albums. What does this word mean? What does that mean? Like, what does this word mean? Search Google. What does this mean? It's a hibiti is a popular Arabic term of endearment pronounced hibiti that translates my love, my dear, or my darling. The male equivalent is a hibi. Hibi. I'm gonna have to hit up my Muslim. We going to Islam? Let me hit up my my Muslim friend and see what. But this don't have nothing to do with Muslim folks, child. All people who they ain't Muslims and practice Islam. Let me not be trash, child. I don't know. It's just it was popular on TikTok. Oh yeah. How old is Drake? Drake is like 40 something years old. I just don't know. Get this off of my screen. Get this off of my. Don't mock my accent. Get this off of my. He like somebody said humble pie. 39 to 40 is crazy. Is there a culture he hasn't tried to emulate yet? That's the questions I'm asking. These numbers, y'all saying 55, like, be serious right now. Please be serious right now. You're not young. But yeah, this is all I have. Drake, it's been 2 years since Kendrick Lamar banished you and called your tea. Your response to that, you asked for this beef. You poked the bear. He responded to, like, I'm screaming at Future being on this album when the original, like, response was the song that they did. What was the name of that song that Future did with Kendrick Lamar? And I can't remember the name of that song, but that song is a bop. What is the name of that song, y'all? Y'all name it for me. What was that song? Like That. Oh, yes, thank you. Like That is she still plays and sounds good to this day. To this day, it sounds good. So Future, you was on that song. I guarantee you, Future said, girl, I got to pay some debt off. Like, yeah, I'll pop on the IceMan, child. I'll make a little ice. I'll make a little ice for you, girl. But Drake is over. That man got on the song and said, no more Mr. Nice Man. It's IceMan. No more Mr. Nice Guy. No more Mr. Nice Guy. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Girl, no more Mr. Nice Guy. I'm really like that. Drake, you're Girl, get her out of here. Yeah, I'm done talking about this light skin. Like Kendrick dropped that stuff 2 years ago, whacked you. You asked for these lashings. You got the lashings. You lost this battle. It's over with. You're still fighting something. We have moved on. I just don't understand why we need to be talking about this in 2026. Let it go. But I told you all, thank you for the super chat. Get him again. Get him for me. I told you, like, his ego is like devastated. He's like, people who look like Drake are not used to losing. They are not used to losing. He can't take it. He cannot take it. That stuff really got to him. All of the white boy stuff, all of that really he got all the money, that got to him, and he's not been able to create anything yet. Like, he may well be able to make a bop to get the white people to tap their shoe, tapping their foot over here, but he is so in his head so bad that the narc has been pew pew. The narc is gone. To do this, I feel like to do any level of like putting any creative stuff out, I don't care what type of art it is. I don't care if it's you painting something, you writing something, you producing something. It is going to take some level of narcissism. You have to have it. It ain't gonna be too much, but it needs to be enough. You need to believe in yourself. You have to be your biggest fan. You have to believe what you putting out is hot. And because the moment the audience says it's not hot and they ain't feeling it, girl, you have like, well, you know what? I don't care. I like it. I like it. Like, I'm gonna give y'all an example. That video I did yesterday, and this is I talked about this in my Justice Journal that I'm dropping later on today. That live stream I did on Nicki Minaj yesterday, to me, was a disaster. It was a disaster. I should have sat my butt down. I have been working on that video almost all day yesterday, and I got to editing it, and it just wasn't what I thought. It just wasn't going the way I wanted. So I said, I'm just gonna do a live stream on it. And it wasn't the best. Some people probably liked it. I'm not asking for feedback, but I wasn't as confident as I wanted to be. And that broke my ability to get the stuff out like I wanted to. So sometimes we have to be real to ourselves and say, hey, not today, maybe tomorrow. Like, I'm very confident today. I feel it. Like, the stuff is flowing. Even when I had the slip up of me mispronouncing the word earlier, like, I have to catch it. You have to be the strongest fan. You have to believe in yourself, because the moment it becomes shaky, you start to question what you're doing. And every artist does that. That's why they talk about having this alter ego. Like, you have to really believe in yourself, because you got folks watching it and like, okay, girl, the mic is the mic is on?
Is the mic is on?
Is the mic is on? Like, is the mic is on? So you have to be on there, be like, I'm ready for this. Like, I'm finna do it. Like, I have to pump myself up. So his self-esteem has taken a hit, and he's still wanting the attention, but he's not working on himself. He could have took his lashings and said, you know what? How can I improve this? How can I do better? Because some of the stuff that Kendrick said, it really got to him. I'm gonna tell you, when somebody says something that really gets you, you might pretend like it ain't bad, but you sit with that. Like, you really have to sit with, like, you know what, that really did hurt. Because we all have a moment where we're not maybe we are with ourselves. You might be in the toilet and you start thinking, you might go to bed. That's why I said, girl, I hope you're able to sleep at night, because when you get ready to go to sleep, the process of going to sleep, you start thinking about all the things. When I go to bed, my brain is like, okay, girl, she's figuring out, okay, what are we doing tomorrow? Like, are we wearing this tomorrow? All that. Your brain starts processing all of the things that you probably don't want to talk about, things that you don't even want to talk about by yourself. And I'm not trying to be Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, but I know this because I've experienced this, and I've talked to other people who have experienced this as well. Like, you have to sit and process all these things. And Drake, to me, at his big age, just hasn't sat with himself and processed these things. He has never had to challenge himself. And that's my theory, that he's never had to challenge himself and get his butt whooped. Sometimes we have to get our butt whooped. Like sometimes you have to, so you can learn from that. Like I made that mistake. Now with me making that mistake with that live stream, I'll know, girl, you got to go. You got to get out of here, child. I know next time, like if I'm feeling the same way, then I'm just saying, hey girl, today is not a good day. I'm going to have to try tomorrow. Let's do it. And sometimes I do that with content. Sometimes like, hey, you know what? It's not working out for me. Let me do that tomorrow. And then I hit it the next day and be like, oh, girl, this was good. I'm glad I waited. That's why when I came back from my vacation, I was like, you know what? I'm not actually recording today. I'm going to wait till tomorrow because I'm going to be. And that's how y'all got that clip of me going off about Miss Pinky from Slutty Vegan. Like that was the first video I recorded was with Jessie Woo, and I was on fire for that video. Like that whole video was flames. Like me and Jessie were going off. Like it was because I had took time to myself. And I don't feel like Drake has done that. He need to do some ayahuascas, all the other stuff. I don't know. He need to get into it. It's just he need to get into it himself. Like get out your bag and get into something, whatever my girl said. But period. So we gonna move on from Drake. I'm tired of talking about light-skinned people. All light-skinned to the back of the room. To the back of the room. Let's move on. Trump says, let's talk about Jamie Foxx. I've been wanting to talk about this since this story dropped. I've been wanting to talk about this for a minute. Let's pull it up. Let's put Miss Jamie Foxx on the Jumbotron Summer Jam screen. I don't know if we put him on the Summer Jam screen because he got a white lady next to him. And the Summer Jam screen is responsible. Is like that's for black folks. Jamie Foxx expecting child with girlfriend Alice. No Wonderland. This is Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx is having a baby by a white girl. By a white girl. He had a baby by a white girl. Girl, Netflix to the back of the room too. Because Jamie Foxx, I'm confusing. I got a white, like I thought we said white girls were off limits. Do you want to go back to face? Jamie Foxx is about to be a dad again. TMZ has learned his girlfriend, Alice Huckstep, is pregnant with his baby. Multiple sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ the couple who got back together last year after splitting in January 2025 are already several months along. White Girl Wednesday. It's unclear exactly when the baby's due or whether they're having a boy or girl. Jamie and Alice were first linked in 2022 when she attended the world premiere of his movie Day Shift, and things started to really heat up in the summer of 2023 when we saw them at the Nobu Hotel in Los Cabos, Mexico. So I'm confusing because ain't this Jamie Foxx?
No more white girls, no more. No.
You said no more white girls. Did I hear that correctly? You was out here, the black folk,
White girls. No more white girls.
He said no more white girls. You said no more white girls. What happened?
No more white girls, no more.
No more white girls. That's what you said. What my girl said on Bad Girls Club. This is what you said from the beginning. Why you want to be friends with me, Rima? I thought that's what you said from the beginning. I don't understand. My girl don't understand. I don't understand. That's what we said from the beginning. You said no more white girls.
No more white girls.
That's what you said. You said no more white girls. But The lie detector test determined that was a lie. Like, I don't know. Maybe Jamie Foxx said, girl, I got to pay for this stroke medication. He said he got to pay for these hospital visits. Let me go lie to these black folks. My wig. He said, child, them folks had me in the hospital for about 3 months, child. I got to go tell some knock-knock jokes to the black. I need these black folks to believe that I'm done with the white girls. He said, child, I got to pay for this medication. That man said, let me tell these black folks like that. Let me tell these black folks what they want to hear. No more white girls. Come in. Who's at the door? A white girl. I just want, in this economy, no more white girl. I'm back on the black side of town. He said he back on the black side of town. The white girls are winning. No more white girls. Baby, Netflix gonna snatch. They gonna say, girl, you're going to jail.
You're going to jail behind stealing a Chanel purse. Bitch, you a thief at 16.
They gonna give you the copyright job.
My job is gonna be assigned to what
when I tell you, y'all better not, because Bro-Rilla already snatched my stuff up last week, child. Bro-Rilla, I started to snatch that video right on down, child. Bro-Rilla said, you out here shaking your titties to my music, you gonna ban me? Ban. Baby, Bro-Rilla hit me with a copyright strike late on that evening, child. I said, I need this money. Baby, I went and snatched this stuff right out. I said, erase all of it. All that music, snatch it up. YouTube said, girl, it's going to take a couple hours. I don't care. Snatch it down. I was about to delete that video and re-upload. I said it had too many good comments. Child, the girls went back and watched. They said, girl, you dancing to no music app. Well, yes, because I got to get this watch. Like, she hit me with a copyright. Bam. I said, it ain't even on Apple Music. How is it copyright? I mean, he did make a song, Fall for Your Type, where he confessed not being able to let a certain type of woman go. Hold on, I ain't never heard about this. There are a lot of, I'm not trying to be like, this is very random. There's a lot of fine black men in the comments. Like, what's going on? I ain't never had these many men in the comments. Like, what's going on? Are the gays messing with me this week? Is it because DC Pride coming? I ain't never had these many men in the comment. Normally, like, I'm kind of a little bit shook. I'm like, I'm seeing face and black men with nice lips and all that other stuff. Is it because I got my wig and stuff on? Let me put my glasses back, make sure I look presentable. Child, let me make sure I look good. Like, I need to be giving. They is in here, child. They look good too. They look like they got their degree. I hope they ain't get it the same university that Cheyenne Bryant got hers from. Let's move on. We done talking about white girls. Let's talk about the food stamp fraud. Now, let me get into some other pieces real quick. Who watched the Chasing Atlanta reunion, child? I have a couple of comments. Just real quick. I talked about it in this Patreon King of Reeds video that will be dropping today. I'm gonna have to get that out today. But who watched Chasing Atlanta? Let me tell y'all something. I love the producer over there at Chasing Atlanta, but girl, I stopped watching It's No Shade after it's just too much transphobia. I returned and it's still transphobia to House Down Boots. So Chasing Atlanta is this YouTube reality show. You all remember I hosted a reunion several years ago. I don't remember when it was. But they just had a reunion for season 7 and it was chaotic. It was just a mess. Like, it was a mess. I will say Dario did a pretty good job being the host. I'm like, girl, maybe you need to be the host. Dominique, my God, this is why I can't get behind some of these shows. Some of y'all are just not likable on camera. I don't know what it is, and maybe y'all want to make it seem as though y'all are those girls. Ain't none of y'all been able to like really take this platform to the next level. The only girl who tried to do that was Lauren, and I don't know where she at now. But y'all do way too much on this show. Like y'all just don't know how to just be normal people and just, hey girl, like y'all have to fight over every little sec. I'm just tired of that. The way they treated Althea, that dark-skinned black woman, I was not here for at all. I get what she said. It was some transphobia line in response to the colorist stuff that Nova was saying. And I'm glad they hugged it out or whatever, but Nova was definitely in her colorist, anti-black bag, and which led to Althea responding with those transphobic comments, which I'm not a fan of. Both of them were trash. But Nova came in with that, I'm not black, I'm Puerto Rican. Like, girl, what's going on? What are we doing? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Like, why can't y'all just have fun? And then Dominique, when Quentin was telling his story about like him, what he experienced in jail, Dominique just kept being a butthole. Like, y'all are too old for this. Show has been on 7 years and y'all act like a bunch of kids. Y'all are well into y'all 30s. Some of y'all probably about to hit 40. Why don't y'all act like y'all have some common sense? Y'all sound like the girls who caddy outside, fighting outside of Bulldogs. And maybe I'm just too old for it, but I'm like, this show has been on 7 years, 7 seasons, and I still don't see any growth from the people on this show. Like, y'all still doing the same stuff. Like, how long? You 38 years old, and maybe I'm too old now, but y'all too old to be out here fighting and this is the group chat. Like, y'all should be out here putting out y'all music and that. Like, y'all do way too much. Like, it's way too much. I'm just so tired of it. Why y'all always fighting? It's so tired. But I watched the reunion, and Tony, my God, today. I want to like Tony, but I'm so tired of the mother love. Y'all being transphobic. Like, yes, girl, you should have clocked Nova for the anti-black stuff that she was saying. Y'all should have said that, yes, Althea was dead wrong for what she said, but Nova was wrong too. But you can't, y'all all want to walk away from the camera, but then come back to the table. I'm not understanding. If you are over the show and you over all the things, then just leave. But y'all can't leave because y'all want these eyes and y'all want this attention on y'all. Y'all want the attention. Dominique Morgan hosted the reunion. I have thoughts about that, but you're going to go behind the paywall to get into that. But that what she said. She said she Puerto Rican. She not black, child. Me no black. But I talked about it in this King of Reed's video, child. I kind of gave more lashings, but Dominique Morgan hosted that reunion, child. My sister was giving mother love too. And as we move on to Dr. Those fast talking girlies who work so many different jobs and so many different like places, I do not trust y'all. I think that's how we end up with a Cheyenne Bryant, because Cheyenne Bryant apparently used to be she was a producer or creator of the Teen Mom reunion or something, Teen Mom show or something. The same with Pinky Cole being a producer on the Maury show, the Maury show, or the Jerry Springer show, whatever. It was the Maury show. Y'all, some of y'all just want attention, and I just all of y'all the same. Pinky Cole, Jamal Bryant, Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, all of y'all are in the same boat. They said Dominique was 4 hours too late to the reunion. I believe it. I believe. She came there 4 hours late and then started telling them folks, hey, I got this. No, you don't, girl. You are 4 hours late. I showed up on time when I was the host. Child, I'm just saying. I showed up on time. I actually showed up before everybody got there. But this is what you do when the cameras are.
You're going to jail behind stealing a Chanel purse. Bitch, you a thief. At 60, get a job, ho. My job is
your job is to steal.
To whoop your ass. Bitch, bye. You need to be the chair.
So me and Juicy did a video about Dominique Morgan being arrested. That was a great discussion. It was like an hour and 15, 20 minutes long. We dropped it, I think, was it this week or last week? So y'all can go to patreon.com/King of Reeds and check that out. 4 hours is crazy. But my girl, she I'm moving on. Let's talk about Miss Cheyenne Bryant. Let me see. Do we have the Google Doc on her? I think I have one. Hold on, Kevin. I think I got one. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh, no, I don't have it. Oh, I thought I did have it. So for folks who do not know, Cheyenne Bryant is this lifestyle coach who is calling herself a doctor. Everybody's been talking about it. Everybody has been covering it. Everybody. Like, you have FD Signifier weighing in, Cam James weighed in and talked about it. I've never heard of this woman. This is low vibrational stuff. I don't care. I just I just do not care that much. But she was on the Breakfast Club, and Lauren LaRosa asked her, oh yeah, Jesse Wu covered it as well. Lauren LaRosa asked her, like, hey girl, like what's the tea? Like, the girls are saying that you are not a doctor. Like, they saying, girl, you're not a doctor. Where are your credentials? Where is your income, Roach? Ain't that what homegirl said on Real Housewives of Potomac? Where's your income, Roach? Oh, thank you, Kevin. I appreciate it. Kevin is working. We're gonna have to drop him some extra coin because he's working hard on his off day, child. But this is what she had to say.
Degrees, and I'm not going to prove anything to anybody. My obedience is to God, not to people.
The moment she started talking about God in the Bible with her last name being Bryant, it should have been a chop. The moment she started to talk about God and her last name already being Bryant, it should have, I don't know, the last name Bryant, where is your scooter? With the last name, Bryant, like.
And so as long as I'm in his will and I'm serving and I'm doing his, his word, my sheep will know my voice. Even the sheep in wolf clothing. That is not my battle.
Well,
that's
with the
his.
questions that are out there.
Oh, yes. You know what? I watched this earlier. This gets into the conversation about Black excellence. I'm glad we're coming back to it because somebody said Dr. Pip. I'm Dr. Seuss. Y'all taking me out. But this is how we get here. You got this Black woman sitting down talking to her and interviewing her and allowing her access to a platform because we want to believe that this person deserves attention and all of that for the work that she's doing. We're not looking into if this stuff is legit, because we're just so happy to see a black woman, a Black person be this shining example of Black excellence. She talks in this very HBCU voice, vernacular. She looked like she went to Howard, no shade. She light skinned, she got a bun. She looked like she went to Howard. I'm so sorry for the folks who went to Howard, but this is what it gives. What's the Dr. Bronner's? What's the foot people? What's the people who do the foot? I got me some Doc Martens, like Dr. Martens, child. Like,
Or why not provide the proof of your degree? Why not?
Well, a couple of things, right? I have multiple degrees.
They asked her, hey, girl, why not provide, hey, here is my degree. Well, I have multiple degrees. Okay, then can you lay out multiple degrees? Like, they're asking her, hey, girl, like, you got a chain that says Dr. Sheen. Dr. Bryant, like, you have this is your whole identity, but you can't produce the documents. And she don't have to because she looks like this. Like, girl, I don't have to pull nothing to y'all. What y'all are haters. Y'all hating on me.
And my thing is that my proof isn't something that I have to prove to individuals. My proof is already within my credentials, my degrees, and also more than just my titles. It's in how effective I've been.
What a bunch of word salad, a bunch of word vomit. Where is your income, Roach? Like, they asked her, hey, girl, like, can you provide us? Well, no. She can be a counselor. She could have just said, you know what, I'm a life guru. She don't want to.
All of my sessions have been live. For the most part, my sessions would.
If your sessions are live and you're talking to the public and you're using these public platforms such as Twitter, YouTube, and you're amassing an audience, you're going on Joe Budden's podcast, you're going and sitting, you should be producing. And it's no shade, I don't know one black woman, okay? I don't know any black woman who went to school and got multiple degrees and when asked about it, ain't showing it. And what my girl Tokyo Tony did, they will show it to you. I'm just not believing this light-skinned black woman whose whole identity is her being a doctor, not giving the credentials. Like, hey, here's my paperwork. What you talking about? All she could shut us up. As much attention as she loves, she would have loved the attention of, I'm proving all my haters wrong. Like, she would have changed her Instagram, Dr. Cheyenne proving all my haters wrong. She would have dropped that in a heartbeat. No Kevin Hart. She would have dropped it. The fact that she's not willing to do that tells you there's some nefarious stuff going on. You don't have the income, Roach. You don't. And the reason why we're able to believe it is because she looked like this. Let's get into the desire of it all. Because her looking like a light-skinned, thin woman, desire has us believing that she really is. She has to be. She can't be a liar and looking like this. She can't be. She can't be lying. She reminds me of the light-skinned women who wrap their hair up and have the locks. They have the locks, and child, next thing you know, they the hood healer. The next thing you know, they telling you, they reading tarot cards. They telling you, you need to go light some incense and you cursed. You are cursed. Like, this woman speaks so quick. She talks the same way that Pinky Cole talks. She talks the same way Jamal Bryant, homegirl what's that woman who did the low vibration? What's her name? Coach Stormy. Anybody who's calling themselves a coach and ain't at the NFL, the NBA, and dealing with real athletes, I don't trust you. Any life coach, you need anybody calling themselves a life coach, you need to be investigating them. A hood priestess, like coach, how are you a coach? And then when you go to her website, she's selling sessions to her. She works with all these, she got access to all these celebrities, all these folks. You would think she makes so much money that she would not be talking to us regular folks. Folks who are making that type of money to that level are not talking to us regular people. I make so much money. Why would I be out here talking? My clientele are rich, powerful people. Why would I be out here talking to y'all? That's why some restaurants and some brands don't care. Oh yeah, we're not clearing up our image. We're not trying. We do cater to white people. We do love white people. We love rich white people. We don't like poors because they making money. Like, our clientele is so good. Like, girl, no ma'am. Like, we making money off them. Why we need to talk to you poor people? Absolutely not. She is out here selling classes at a rate that some working class people can't afford. Like, they pulled this woman credentials up and they saying they can't find it. They pull her the university. She said she can't find the she said she can't find one. She said she went to this university and the university burnt up or something and they closed down and they don't have the paperwork. And you know, the other degree that she got, you know, where is your scooter? You have all these things going on and you can't produce one receipt to say, yes, I am a doctor. Yes, I practice this. All these loopholes is dangerous. I dated a guy like this 2 years ago who was a compulsive liar. And I had to like, they lie so good. You will get caught up in it. But when stuff doesn't sound right, you got to check within yourself. This man was lying to me, telling me that he was so smart. He got a full ride scholarship to this university to study something. Like he was a hacker. He can do all of these things. And I'm kind of believing, I'm like, oh my gosh, because he had the image of a nerd. I'm telling him something I was trying to do in my house. Like I was trying to get my internet to be able to be fast in every area in my house. He said, oh, I can do that for you. Then we had a real bad storm in 2024 that came through like Georgia and the coast. It was a hurricane. And this man told me that the power was out. Because he said he was staying with his granddad. He had just these lavish stories of, oh, I was abandoned as a child, and then I went to New York to live with this Asian woman who raised me. He just had these lavish stories. I'm like, okay, this man has a very interesting story. That man told me the power was out, but he was outside trying to see if he could connect the transformer to the power lines. That man said he was out. He said, yeah, I'm out here tinkering, trying to see if I get the power back on. What? And I'm like, oh, this man is smart. He's able. And I'm thinking to myself, because if this is not your area, maybe that could happen, because for folks like us, like, if that's something I don't know about, that very well could be it. They will lie to you about something that you're not aware about, something that the average person would not know. And the average person is not going to challenge somebody on, oh, girl, I don't know nothing about that. I'm not going to speak on that because I don't know. I'm going to let Phaedra speak because I was served a cease and desist by Candy. So I'm going to let Phaedra speak. So I don't know nothing about this. Then I'm thinking to myself, like, what type of protective gear? And the ultimate thing was when he told me he came to this gaming, I don't know what it was like. It was a gaming thing that was happening in Atlanta, a gaming battle or whatever. And he was a Tekken player. He played Tekken really good. And he said he was at this like tournament. And he said, oh yeah, I'm at the top. I'm the top 5 and the top. Well, I'm like, okay. Like, because we were supposed to hang out. He said, oh yeah, it's still going on to 2:00 in the morning. I'm like, okay, maybe that is, because I don't go to these tournaments. I don't know nothing about that. So he sent me, I said, well, can you send me because I'm asking questions. I'm like, can you send me a picture of the tournament? Like, I want to see like how it is, because I'm kind of like, this man is lying. I just want him to just give me information so I can prove that he's lying. That man sent me a screen grab of somebody playing Tekken on a PlayStation. Like, if I asked you to send me a picture of you at a tournament playing, I would think that you will pull your camera out, because if you're not playing right now, you will send me a panorama. Okay, you would have sent me this. That man sent me 2 folks fighting on Street Fighter. I'm like, or Tekken. I'm like, you are at a tournament. Why are you not taking pictures and and I did. I reverse Google searched that. Why is your name not, this is some white boy name. I said, bro, you lying to me. Did you send the cash out? Then you did that stuff. I blocked him. I said, you know what? You've been lying to me.
You're going to jail behind stealing a Chanel purse. Bitch, you're a thief. At 60, get a job, hoe. My job is going to be assigned to whoop your ass. You need to be in jail.
You need to be in jail. Like that man, you gonna ban me? I blocked him and I never looked back. I said, bro, you are lying, and I don't believe you did any of that. But it doesn't matter if it's true or not. I'm not interested. I actually did some research. Like, how do you confront a pathological liar? And he was so mad that I had clocked him. I said, I don't believe that. And that did not happen. He was trying to, this is what she's doing. Well, I do have a degree, but I'm not going to show you. How convenient is that? How convenient that you have these degrees, but you know what? Y'all hate us, so I'm not going to show you. How convenient. Why does everything line up in favor of you? is there anything that favors us, the people who are asking questions, like that you were just assuming that we're haters? You can't find any of these things. You can't provide any paperwork. I don't have to show y'all a thing. Hello? Like, how do you confront a narcissist? Child, they say it's hard. They say it's hard because they will be talking in circles. Like, this man was doing some of those same things. I had to look it up. I said, oh my gosh, am I out of, like, what's going on? Like, girl, because I am a journalist. Ain't that what Portia said? But Dr. Tool, Dr. Teal, Dr. Foot Doctor, Dr. Seuss, Dr. Doolittle, Miss Cheyenne Bryant, they asking her questions. Hey, girl, what about the food stamp fraud? She said, girl, I'm on the radio with T-Pain. What them boys gonna do for me? Like, how convenient is that? Like, we're asking this woman questions like, hey, girl, like, this is not making sense to we and this woman is talking to her so nice. She
But
that in
as
that
an
space,
attack, but I think, and I've gotten this question from many viewers, and I owe it to them in service to
Absolutely.
them. Why not drop doctor from your name if you cannot bring forth the doctoral degree?
So I've already covered this, right? And we're here obviously to talk about my new book.
Baby, she's spinning that. She said, we're here to talk about my book. You should have never invited this woman on your platform to begin with.
So I've earned the title. I have multiple.
I've earned the title. I've earned the title. Now we done went from accredited. Girl, they said, where's your thesis? Why can't we find your thesis online? Like, where is your thesis? Where is your income, Roach? I am not breaking down the logistics of this. I think there are so many people who've done a great job. FD Signify have talked about it. Jessie Wu has talked about it in her live stream. Cam James has talked about it, like breaking down and the credentials and stuff. I honestly do not care. This is some low vibrational stuff. I don't trust brunch boot blacks to begin with. Y'all know it. If you follow me on Twitter, you know I do not trust the brunch boot blacks. Y'all know when it comes to y'all know what I be saying. When I go to a black-owned restaurant and they charge 20% gratuity.
He's a knitter! He's a knitter! He's a knitter!
If I walk into your black-owned restaurant and you automatically charging me 20% gratuity, immediately, I do not care. I went to Soul Twisted Cafe or Soul Twisted Cookhouse. What is it called? I'm finna put her on because I had a funky good time. Okay, it's Twisted Soul Cookhouse and Pours. I went there last night with some good fried chicken. I'm mad I left my to-go box. Oh, I'm so mad because I was full. But Twisted Soul Cookhouse in Atlanta, y'all did something different with the collard greens. Y'all had her wrapped up like she was a wrap and then gave us the green juice on the side. Baby, that stuff was so good. Eat. It was so good. Like the fried chicken was good. The cornbread was good. I was like, okay, girl, like, now this you on point with. And then they did not charge a 20% gratuity. Now, I will say, for it to be a fried chicken plate, it was $32. I don't know what, if we all out here charging, there is no way. Fried chicken is supposed to be cheap and affordable. There is no reason for y'all to be charging no $32 for no fried chicken, no greens, and a spoonful of mac and cheese. I'm absolutely not. A fried chicken plate need to be $25. I don't care. Like this, even if, unless y'all are going to get the chickens off of the farm, y'all got a farmhouse, y'all depucking the chickens or whatever, and y'all bring it out. That's when you can start like charging $30, $40 for that stuff. But you cannot charge me no $32 for no fried chicken that you done got from Sanderson Farms. Y'all need to, if y'all are out here serving the chickens and the eggs and it's coming from a local farm, all of it is like home source, If y'all getting this stuff from Cisco, you hell no, you're not finna be charging me no $34. Absolutely not. I think it was 3 pieces. Y'all can look up now. If the food was good, I'm gonna put them on. I'm putting you on, putting you down. I'm putting you on. Like the food was good, but again, you know, these prices, I can't do it. Check her out. But they had, I think they called them, instead of devil eggs, they called them angel eggs. Black folks, I'm so tired. Get so tired of black folks, and that's the only thing that man that died by that Red Bull made sense when he said that. I get so tired of black folks. Like, girl, they call devil eggs. My God, if you think you're gonna piss God off by calling them devil eggs, just jump off of a cliff. I'm just so tired of devil eggs. What? Yeah, I don't call them devil eggs. I call them angel eggs. Oh my, ooga booga booga booga. Out of here with that. Like, girl, y'all so tired. Y'all so tired. They're called devil eggs. I'm not changing it. It's just a name, but they so scared. Like, they be so scared. We call them angel eggs. Meanwhile, y'all in here selling liquor. I'm not understanding y'all in here selling liquor. You should be selling liquor. And the chicken plate should be $40. Y'all just, we not gonna, y'all be worried about the wrong thing. You don't want to call them devil eggs, but you serving liquor. Y'all got folks drunk in here. I seen some old man, he walking around with I thought it was his, he had a big purse on. I don't know if he had I don't know. I ain't gonna say that, child, but this young girl came in, child. The clappers was, throw them up. She looked like she was 20 years younger than child. And my girl, I have some stories, child. Angel eggs. I'm so tired. But the dude that did serve us at Twisted, so his name was Corey. That man was fine. And he had braids. He was fine as hell. But yes, going back to the blacks, the bougie blacks, this is Dr. Cheyenne Bryant is able to fool y'all because y'all obsession with wanting black excellence. Essence Magazine, they're having an ongoing conversations about the importance of credentials and being able to verify them due to Cheyenne Bryant, well-known online. She self-identifies as a doctor and has questioned the necessity of licensing, which she says is really only needed so you can bill insurance. These comments have understandably concerned and angered many people, professional therapists in particular, but Bryant is adamant, but she doesn't need to verify her credentials. She recently responded to the viral backlash she receiving during an interview with Fox 5's Marissa Mitchell. Marissa, now you ate this. Now you did push her back. Now she went. Now Mark Lamont Hill, Mark Lamont Hill. I'm fascinated. It seems like you just really do enjoy talking about family. Mark Lamont Hill, he blinded by the fineness. He can't see. He just see a fine black woman, and she light skinned. He ain't thinking about nothing else. You just seem to love to talk about family and relationships. All other coaches like talking about relationships. It's an easy grift.
He's a knitter! Knitter!
Like, and guess where she was at? She was on the Breakfast Club as well. I want to play the Breakfast Club clip so bad, but I know they're going to snatch me off. And here go DJ Envy. He on there. Oh, they gonna hate on you. The internet gonna come for you. How many times is DJ Envy, the Breakfast Club, going to invite a scammer or fraud on their platform? At this point, we gotta have a rating within the black community for black folks who be platforming these people who be taking advantage of black folks. We need to have a check the Carfax or something. We gotta have something like, are you verified? We got to have some system, some network to verify these people. Because there is just absolutely no way that the Breakfast Club, time and time again, keep having these frauds. DJ Envy, you was sitting there posing next to this man in this abandoned house, and he out here selling these houses, and he don't even own them. Like, we need a scam fax. We need a scam fax. That woman said that she does not need to provide credentials. I don't need credentials. Shooter, who's that? She said credentials. Who's that? Real bitches is in the building. Real doctors is in the building. Shooter, who's that? That girl said, shooter, who's that? Wham with their purse. That takes me out. Shooter, who's that? Real doctors is in the building. I need to find that clip. Where is it at? I need to find it. Oh. Not my tweet come up. I got it. Shooter. Come on, girl. Play it now. Come on now, sister. Everybody who's quoting the video, I got them blocked. This is Shooter girl. I have to play it. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna get a copyright. I don't care, but this is funny.
Who are you? Oh, this is Shooter's girlfriend, G. Shooter? Yes, girl. Shooter. Who is that? Oh, the man who helped you wear that necklace.
Shooter?
Oh, the man who helped you wear that necklace.
Baby, that purse landed so hard. She said, shoot. I just screamed out. She said, shooter. Who is Shooter? I don't know who's Shooter.
Yes, girl. Shooter. Who is that? Oh, the man who helped you wear that necklace.
I wondered if she had rocks in this purse. She had to have some rocks. I know she put every... Shooter? Who's that? Girl, you know who Shooter is. Bam. You gonna ban me? Bam. Oh my gosh. But the girl asked her, sister, where is your income, Roach? Like, why are you not sharing us these credentials? Why are you not providing the credentials to us? And she said, girl, I don't have to do anything. I don't have to do a fucking thing. Because I earned this degree.
For this, right? And we're here obviously to talk about my new book on
your name. If you cannot bring forth that degree.
So I've already.
I owe it to them.
You
in
do.
Service to
Absolutely.
them. Why not drop doctor from your name if you cannot bring forth that doctoral degree?
So I've already covered this, right? And we're here obviously to talk about
the way she talked to her like Jocelyn did. So you're a journalist, right? A blogger. This is what it's giving. You're a journalist. Like, she cut her off. Hey, if you are not a doctor, which is okay, why don't you just take it out of your name? You're a journalist, right? Okay. You a blogger. Like, she has completely shifted the conversation. The woman is asking you nicely, hey, girl, if you're not a doctor, it's okay that you're not a doctor, but why don't you just take it out of your name? That's why sometimes you can't be meeting these folks. Like, you can't be nice to these people. You have to say, you not no doctor? Just tell them, you is not no doctor. You ain't got no paperwork. You ain't got no paperwork. But this Melissa is trying to talk to her, and she's like, girl, you black woman, how dare you? I'm light-skinned.
I've already covered this, right? And we're here obviously to talk about my new book. So I've earned the title. I have multiple degrees, and I'm not going to prove anything to anybody. And we're going to leave it just as that. Yeah.
Dr. Cheyenne Bryant.
Baby, Dr. Cheyenne Bryant.
And that's where, and you're
She did not give her no high five. I'm screaming. She said, hey. I gotta rewind it. She did not give her no high five, child. She said, what Nene?
Dr. Cheyenne Bryant.
Baby, Dr. Cheyenne Bryant.
And that's where, and you're standing by that.
Standing by it.
She said, girl, we can go down because you low vibrational. I can't give you nothing. I can't. Glory to the Most High. I won't be. She said, come meet me down here because you low vibration. You're going to call yourself, okay, Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. Okay. Get a look at this shit here. I am screaming. Okay, we're an hour and 50 minutes. I got to wrap this stuff up. I've been talking too long. Let me move on. Baby. Let me find this. Hold on, let me remove for y'all. I don't need y'all seeing my lights, child. I might see some things, child. Let me tell you, this brought me so much joy.
At 1.25 million.
Baby, the way he closed them eyes. When I get off of work, the bun's going to be 1.25 million.
At 1.25 million.
Baby, he closed them eyes. Blink twice. Blink twice. Blink twice. Baby. I have never heard of Bob the Builder ever before. So this man's name is Chud the Builder. I have never seen this man. Look, my folks said, girl, this is low vibrational whiteness. We don't know nothing about this. So let me go ahead. This is a white man who is a streamer who goes around black folks and like try to get them to overreact and stuff. No. I have never heard of this man ever. I've never heard of him. My friend, we went out to dinner yesterday and he was telling me about him. I didn't know who he was. So this is the type of content that he does. He says the N-word. He try to get like black people to react.
Yeah, you too. Go chimp out.
Nah, you what?
Like he'll say, go chimp out. So I didn't know what chimping out meant. So he does this. And apparently, you know, he got into an altercation. I can't share all of the details and stuff, but he got into an altercation and he was arrested, child. Chud the Builder visibly reacts after just, 28-year-old Dalton Etherly. Dalton Etherly. Don't you supposed to be Dalton Etherly? Wasn't Dalton in the what's the movie with the ghosts and stuff, opening doors and stuff? What's the Insidious? That Dalton that grew up, child. Dalton Etherly is facing an attempted murder charge after a shooting outside of Tennessee. The shooting that happened at Blaze, Tennessee courthouse. General Session Court Judge Reed Poland III says he set the bond at $1.25 million based upon the fact that how many people are in the courtyard over here at the courthouse and the seriousness of all these felonies. Etherly is reportedly facing a possible sentence of 15 to 60 years. So he pew-pewed somebody. Like he was trying to defend himself after. Let me look up the whole story, child. Let me look up the whole story because I want to make sure. An affidavit filed with their arrest warrant says that Etherly and the other man engaged in a verbal altercation at about 1:19 p.m. During this verbal altercation, Mr. Etherly turned his body in a bladed stance, reached for his firearm located in his right jacket pocket. Thereafter, a physical altercation ensued. Etherly fired, striking the other man multiple times. The man was taken by helicopter to a hospital in Nashville where he went emergency surgery, according to the affidavit. So doing that type of content, he got into it and he reached for his what's name. And now he's locked up. Now his whole life, like he out here doing all this rage baiting stuff because anti-blackness is currency. You can make money off of it. And now he is being held on a $1.2 million bond. And it's looking at 15 to 60 years, and all the evidence upon him is going to be overwhelming. Like you have videos of you walking up to black folks, enticing them, saying the N-word. Like, I hope these are federal crimes because this is giving hate crime, to be honest. But you have to argue that in court, and the same court system that believe that, oh, black folks are past Jim Crow, that we don't need to be making sure that they have representation in Congress. Like that you can't out here discriminate on white voters. Yeah. I looked at this, the way this man was shook when that judge had told him. I'm gonna set up I don't want y'all to see that judge was not playing, but I don't trust the legal system. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets off of this. Them white folks would probably raise enough money for him to get a good lawyer to escape this. But this is the whole thing.
The bond right now, after we have our bail hearing, then I'll let you make all the arguments. We can go through all the factors in the statute and see if that gets amended up or down, okay?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to set initial bond at $1.25 million.
He knew he ain't had that child. He said, child, I just made an affirmed payment. I ain't got that type of money. 1.25 million smackaroos.
1.25 million. 1.25 million.
Kevin, I'm screaming at this. Now Kevin got this in the loop.
Million. Based upon the fact of how many people were in the courtyard, were here at the courthouse, and the seriousness of all these felonies, and his bond status. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So the 26th at 9 o'clock, I'm sorry, the 21st at 9 o'clock for a bond hearing, and then the 26th at 9 for a preliminary hearing right here. Does that work for everybody's calendar? General, does that work for the state?
Does that work for the state? He finna make it. This white judge, these white folks, they gonna lock him up. They gonna say, look, when it gets that bad, we do get him out of here. See, when it gets that bad, now we're not going to give you any rights. We're not going to give you the right to vote. We're barely giving the women the right to vote. But when they do really bad stuff and it's on camera, we're going to lock them up. We're going to lock them. We're going to lock them up, and because we need that sweat equity. Well, like we're going to lock them up. Like we're going to make an example because we need to understood that you can't be out here terrorizing the blacks. That's what we have the Supreme Court for. Can't be out here doing, we don't need y'all out here doing it. We are doing it, and we're getting paid by the taxpayers to make it happen. Like until then, we will not be doing this outside the courthouse. Keep that stuff off the courthouse, okay? We already have a Confederate flag in the front. We already have a Confederate general in the front. We don't need you out here doing Confederate things, okay? We already are doing Supreme Court stuff, making sure that the blacks, okay, the Negroes, what is that? What we call them in 2026, because I can't keep up with this. The Negroes, okay, because y'all want to be so fancy. And back in my day, we used to call it colors. But I just want to let you know that you can't be out here terrorizing the blacks. You can't do that on camera. My gosh, guy, if you're going to do it, at least turn the camera off. Buddy, you can't be doing this type of stuff on the camera. These folk, you're not playing around here. You know, you want to do the color like that, do that in Alabama. This is Tennessee. Now we're still on the Mason-Dixon line, but we're not that far, okay? Keep that in Alabama, Mississippi, maybe Georgia. I know they love a coon picking in Texas, but this is Tennessee. What we do in Tennessee, we make sure to do it the legal way, okay? So they can't argue in court because they don't have any rights anyway. I know these people. I used to be in the army with these folks. Like, I have to watch him one more time. 1.25 million.
It's amended up or down, okay?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to set initial bond at $1.25 million. 1.25 million. 1.25 million. Based upon the fact of how many people were in the courtyard, we're here at the courthouse at 9 o'clock for a bond hearing right here. Does that work for everybody's calendar? Does that work for the state?
He got him on the bottom of his nose. Oh, he got the glasses on the bottom of his nose. Oh, you're cooked. Baby, he got them bifocals right here. Yeah. Based upon how many people was at the courthouse. Because not only could you have got one of them, you could have got one of us. You could have got one of us. Now, Dalton, you could have got one of us.
Just for the court's information and Mr. Finley, the state is going to request and file a source hearing when and if there's a
chicken bone sucker. Yeah, this is the type of content he was doing.
Might be the nigga. Are you on some shrooms or something? What are you on? I already told you I'm on your mama's sweet
Okay,
pussy.
here. Oh my God. Well, it kind of turned me on a little bit. Now, y'all know I love me a black man and some locks, child. And he got on glasses. I'm tapping my shoe over here, but he light-skinned. And light-skins, I'm not talking to y'all for the rest of this day. To the back of the room. Alex, you got to go too. Miss Alex, you got to go. But this is the type of content he put on the the hat, all the stuff. Like, this is why I'm not here for some of the blacks doing the cowboy. I'm so tired of the cowboy aesthetic. If you just started wearing cowboy hats 2 years ago, you banned. You banned. This is why, because y'all out here looking like this. Y'all out here dressed up in them folks stuff. There used to be black cowboys. There used to be. We own country music. Well, obviously you don't anymore because them folks then took over. I wouldn't be dressing up like these folks in here and out here doing stuff like that. Not if it's not a part of my culture, but we have this culture. You don't have it. Them white folks said, this is our stuff. And then y'all Fave got up there and said, this is our stuff, and then threw a whole bunch of white women and white people on the damn songs. She said, this is our music, and then threw that white woman on this. Now the girl's gonna say, how did B get into it? Because I can. Tomorrow. But yeah. Yeah, they were called cowboys because they did. Yeah, I understand the history. I know. I'm just kind of joking and clowning a little bit, but you know, it is funny. But yeah, I guess. I love it for everybody. Shout out to all the girls. But girl, we lost some followers. I'm just kidding. But Chud the Builder is gone, child. She locked up. I hope she never see the light of day, but she probably will. They probably will defend her on this. The hearing is next week. At an arraignment on Friday, prosecutors asked that he be held without bond until there can be a full hearing next week. Judge H. Reed Poland III declined that recommendation, but has set a high bond nonetheless, based upon the fact that how many people, like, he could have just said, hey girl, I agree with y'all. There is no bond, but he said, girl, it's going to be high. So this is justice. This is a man who there is so much evidence of him out here doing all this stuff, and y'all just, hey, it's not that bad. Like, it's just, had this been the other stuff, had this been some anti-Semitism, oh baby, they would say they wouldn't even have no trial. They would have just said, oh girl, burn him at the stake right now. Thank you to all the people who sent super chats. Oh, I can see it now. Put her on Married to Medicine. The ladies will eat her up. Who we talking about? Oh, Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. We are standing on the only sandbar with black doctors, physicians on it. Shout out to Dr. Simone. Reminds me of the guy Sheree Whitfield was dating. Who was Sheree Whitfield was dating? Who? Thank you to all the super chat. Oh, y'all sent me some super chats. I appreciate y'all so much. You know, y'all don't have to send them. I don't be asking for them, child. I'm not one of them tacky folks that have my Cash App in the bio the whole live stream. I just don't do that type of stuff. We don't do that type of stuff here. But this was a fun live stream. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I really did have a blast and a ball kicking and laughing with you all. I probably will revisit some of these videos, some of this stuff, some of these conversations next week in a full detailed video. I have some other work to do. I have some Patreon content to drop. So I got to get my work done, honey. So I appreciate y'all so much for joining me today. If you can support me, go to patreon.com/KingaReads, period. You can always do the replay game. Shout out to y'all. I do have the chapters of all of the lives. Shout out to Kevin. Kevin, make sure that I have all the chapters. So I know y'all do not like no 2-hour video. Some of y'all do love, for whatever reason. Y'all love a 2-hour live stream, child. Kevin had already sent it to me. Shout out to Kevin, period. Some of y'all love him. I watch him sometimes. I can listen to somebody talk for 2 hours, but y'all be like, girl, give me straight to the T. But good night, big ones.
Good night, big one. Okay, I knew it was the reason I wasn't following your ass.
Good night.